shot up. That is in. Burns the win. Have room to run. Also, district champion. Toronto both there. Henry is long running down. Walnut Grove.
All right, welcome here. It is Friday night football tonight, and we are here. It is Hillcrest at Boliver, both Ozark Mountain Conference members next year. Both these teams will be seeing each other. Hillcrest coming in off an upset victory last week over Rogersville, there we go. I was thinking another team, and I knew it wasn't the other's team. Then Bolivar had a bye in the first round, but Guy Newcomb over here with me.
How are you doing, sir?
Doing very good, and stick around after the game for on the Missouri Sports Network and Scoreboard Guy on Twitter or X for the Scoreboard Show, Friday night Scoreboard Show. Have 112 games, I believe he said, something like that.
Yeah, there's 112 games going on right now in the state as we approach here as semifinals for every district, including 8-man football here around the state. A lot of big games tonight. Let's just see some odd scores towards the end of the night with some ones that are, taking on some fives. But, this is a game right here. It was 44-7 back on October the 13th. Bolivar comes out on top, and that was a game that was at Hillcrest. Coach Keenan Gantz is probably got one of the biggest offensive lines, here in the Ozark Mountain, in the Ozark Conference, which is no more.
Not quite the Ozark Mountain yet. We're getting there.
Yeah, almost. But that's going to be the key to the game tonight, is whether or not they can control the line of scrimmage, and if Bolivar can get out and get some things out wide, it could be kind of a repeat of what happened 3 weeks ago.
Bolivar coming into this, they kind of had a pretty good start to start the year. They were the Cinderella team for a while there. Really big losses to Lebanon and Camdenton kind of knocked them out of that race, but
yeah, and those schools are still playing as well.
Yeah.
Lebanon's likely, to win their district. Camdenton's they've got a tall task if they can get Might at night, and then they're going to probably meet up with Elias, who's been a power all year long as well. But and then Bolivar loses to Kickapoo, was that third loss there in the Ozark Conference. And Kickapoo's got a game tonight with Joplin. They two really good teams. Kickapoo's got great numbers. The depth at Kickapoo is just incredible with 130 kids out for football. As you look across the way here, at Kickapoo, that's where at Hillcrest, that's kind of where they've struggled this year is numbers wise. Bolivar's numbers are up a little bit from what they were a year ago, but and we'll see. We got a new head coach, and actually two new head coaches, Keenan Gantz in his first year, and Jamie LaSalle in his first year as well. And Jamie LaSalle, our history goes way back. We went to high school, played against one another in high school. No, if you need to go up top.
The ladder? I'm trying to get my filmer up top. I didn't say it.
Coach Fitzroy trying to get find his way to the rooftops here. The assistant coach at Hillcrest, also the head baseball coach at Hillcrest, but trying to help him out here. And this is what happens when you go live. You never know who's going to walk in.
Speaking of some of the other districts here, we'll just start with the Class 6 districts. Ozark at Nixa, of course. Ozark defeated Waynesville. Nixa had the bye. And then Joplin at Kickapoo, a future COC matchup next year, but this year it's another good district matchup for the Chiefs. And that game in Springfield. And then
talk about that Ozark-Nixa game. These are two teams that just played 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And, it's a rivalry game. It doesn't matter what the records are, you can throw them out, but Nixa is right now is probably one of the better teams in Southwest Missouri, no matter the class.
Yep. And then in Class 5 with Camdenton there, that's District 5, Capital City at Camdenton, and Washington at Elias. Both those teams, Camdenton may have a little bit of a fight. Capital City, a pretty decent team this year, but Elias most likely will wind up hosting that game in Jefferson City. And then District 6 of Class 5, Branson at Lebanon and Willard at Republic, so that could set up an interesting matchup. We could have a Lebanon-Elias matchup, the very first game of the playoffs for Lebanon in the state playoffs.
Couldn't either. Meeting at midfield right now are officials for tonight's game. Your referee, the white hat, is Joel Easton. The umpire is Keith Patterson. The head linesman is Eric Linton. And the line judge, Don McDowell. And your back judge is Mark Perrin. So 5 officials here. And
then Boliver is going to start this ball game. They're going to receive, it looks like.
Hillcrest deferred on the toss, and they've deferred.
Your friends at Boliver,
So,
Boliver,
looking at it. Boliver's offense first.
Yep, Boliver in the blue for all you watching, Hillcrest in the white uniforms. Both teams are very blue here, though, overall.
Gold helmets kind of stand out there for Boliver.
I do like that golden, that yellowish golden blue color, though.
2 first-year head coaches here. Anytime you get to the postseason, it's going to be turnovers.
Yes.
Who makes the least amount of mistakes? And Kickapoo is going to, I don't know why I want to say Kickapoo, but Hillcrest is going to kick off here. Doing the kick in is Austin Miller. He's a junior, 5'11", 146 pounds. He's also the backup quarterback.
Watching this game earlier this year, I was down there, the Hillcrest, they played the Waynesville Tigers in Springfield, and they had a little bit of fight in them for a while there. Just numbers kind of hurt them in the long run of that game. Waynesville had a lot more, especially the running game rotation, which kind of really, they just didn't have the numbers to keep defending that on defense there. And the Bolivar, of course, they had another tight game in Waynesville. So these teams really a lot closer than they could be.
Short kick. Fielded at the 10. Oh, he's got some room out here. He's going to get that midfield. Looking for flags here. I don't see any flags, but he's going to be run out of bounds at the Hillcrest 41. So good start.
That's a big run to get a first down inside the territory here of Hillcrest.
Ball will be placed at about the 41-yard line of
Bolivar goes no huddle here.
It will be 1st and 10, Bolivar to begin the game.
Bolivar's quarterback is Drake Durham, and he'll be in the pistol. Sidecar to his right, Trenton Park. In motion, fakes a handoff up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 3. Well, no, they're going to mark it down. 1 yard gain on the play there.
It's a gain of 1
So he
yard.
gets to the 40, and they're in hurry-up offense once again.
Looks like Bolivar's in that kind of no huddle, maybe trying to.
I think Hillcrest lined up off sides on that particular play. The right tackle for Hillcrest was lined up in the neutral zone, so that's going to pick up 5, bring up 2nd down and 4.
Where it will be 2nd and 4.
Bolivar again, quick back in that offense. This time to the back.
That's Trenton Park.
Number 38, Trenton Patke with the carry.
Trenton Patke.
And Patke, he's going to bring up a 3rd and short, it looks like, out of this.
Back to the hurry up. Get rid of it. He's going to go down, and there's a flag, maybe a holding where that's thrown. That may be holding on Bolivar, and they'll probably decline that penalty.
It's going to bring up a 4th and long if it is against Bolivar.
Waiting for Joe Easton to give us a signal here, but I would bet that's holding on Bolivar. It is holding, and it is on Bolivar.
So that's going to bring up a 4th and about 9 here for.
They're going to go for it. Up the middle, he's got some room, and he couldn't get to the first down. Picks up 10 on the play.
Number 38, Trenton Packey.
So Packey going for it on 4th and 9
10.
with a running play.
That's
Just
good
enough to get the
for a
first 10.
Liberator.
$10:42 remaining in the first quarter.
A lot of grass here, but Hillcrest is there. Number 33, it looks like, is the tackle on that.
It's a gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Bolivar just wears you down because they get on the ball so quickly you don't have time to think.
They're essentially running a no-huddle offense, but another sack. That's a fumble. That ball is a Hillcrest football.
I believe it is.
That's a first
Never
down
was-
Hillcrest.
It never got blown dead. I was watching Joel Easton, the referee, and he never blew that dead.
Let's look back at the replay here on that, and if it was thrown backwards, that is thrown backwards on the replay. That is a Hillcrest football.
I don't think he was trying to pass it. I think it just came out of his hands.
It looked like he was just kind of rolling there and had nowhere to go with it and have it tucked away.
Well, first turnover of the game. We talked at the beginning that it was going to come down to who could control the football. Ethan Weaver, the quarterback for Willard. He's going to roll. And that's a horse collar. But he didn't go down.
Pass is incomplete. Did we get a penalty out of that, though?
He did not throw the flag, but that looked like a horse collar.
Pass was incomplete, thrown by number 7, Ethan Weaver. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Kind of offset eye there with a sidecar beside him and a back behind him in the backfield.
This time handoff right down the middle, nowhere to go.
Stopped in the backfield.
You take a look at that offensive line for Willard, and those are big boys out there. Bolivar able to get some penetration and get into the backfield and loss a yard.
3rd and 11.
Looks like Willard, but Hillcrest.
Sorry.
Hillcrest.
Offset.
It does look like Willard looking at him, though, the all white there. Then they have same thing here. And handoff again. This is blown up in the backfield. That is number 4 on the roster there. I don't have the roster in front of me, but that is a
Loss of 3 on the
big force.
Maddox Neesmith, and that running back, they handed him the ball, and he was looking at a team picture of the Bolivar Liberators.
He read that like a book there. There was no questioning where that was going. And Bolivar looks like we're going to go for the punt this time.
Yeah.
Punt is up. And
Short kick, fielded, but a fair catch called. Bolivar start their second drive from their own probably 12 or 13 yard line. 8:32 remaining in the first quarter. And you're watching Mission TV, courtesy of Allen Hilliard Sports.com. Did I get that right?
you did.
All right.
I forgot the Missouri Sports Network part of it, but also check out Missouri Sports Network tonight for the recap of tonight's game and other games around the state for scores and interviews with coaches. That short run, good for about 2, maybe 1. And that will go live at what, 9:30?
9:30. We will be live at 9:30. We'll try and get to some coaches from around the state who are victorious tonight. State championship volleyball going on as well. Blair Oaks gets their 3rd consecutive state championship. Tried a little flat screen right there and just no room. Both offenses right now are kind of struggling. You had the 4th and 9 that Bolivar picked up, but they've already been sacked twice. They've turned the ball over, and they have gained 0 yards on this possession.
This will bring up 3rd and 10 now. Bolivar backed up pretty good too towards their end zone. They've already had one quarterback mistake, and this would be a bad place to have a mistake if you're the quarterback right here.
It's going to roll.
We're trying to keep it or go. We're going to keep this.
Number 17, Drake Durham with the
It does
quarterback
pick
keeper.
up about 6 on the play, but still going to bring up 4th down and 4. Here comes the punt team on for
Tackle made
the
by
Liberators.
number 37. That'll bring up 4th down.
So can you believe it is already the end of approaching the end of the football season here? There's still
It
plenty
is.
to play, but for most teams, it's basketball mode for a lot of them.
Basketball practice started Monday. Oh, they may get to it. He's going to let that hit and roll. Bolivar will down it at the Willard 41.5-yard line. So they'll take over here. 6:32 remaining in the first quarter.
Punt rolls down
You'd think this game was going a lot
42
faster
yard line of
with the
Hillcrest,
runs
where
that
they
they've
will
had,
have
but
it.
you've had the
First
turnovers,
and
you've had 2 punts.
Couple incomplete passes already to stop the clock.
I don't even know what.
Hillcrest lining back up again for. Well, we're in a lot tighter formation here. There we go. Now we're going to spread out a little bit. Got 4 receivers coming out of this, looks like, and that pass that is caught. Nowhere to go. That's going to be a
Pass is
loss
complete.
of
Number
1.
7, Ethan Weaver to number 15, Gage Cisco.
So Cisco with the catch, but not a lot of yards
Tackle
on it.
made by number
Hey,
5, Gardner
lost a
Casey.
yard, and that's one of those little bubble screens
It was
that,
a loss
the
of a
recent
yard on the play.
Glendale teams have made very famous
Second down and
in
11.
Southwest Missouri. A lot of different formations here for Hillcrest.
This time right down the middle to the original line of scrimmage.
Quick handoff on the play.
And once again, we're back to 3rd and long coming up. So both these teams.
3rd down and 9.5.
With the carry, Jordan Tyndall.
And we're
Get
going to
your
have
player down.
player down. So we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back after this quick message. With back here again. Looks like he is going to be all right there. It is 3rd and 10 coming up. Both offensives stalling out the first drive or so. And Hillcrest, unless they can pull something off, they're going to give the ball right back to the Liberators.
Danger there, number 62, walked off on his own power there. He's a junior, offensive lineman, 5'5", 258
Third and
pounds. So they're going 4 wide with it back in the backfield.
And this is definitely a pass.
Just a little overthrown. Had him open.
Fastball's incomplete, intended for number 13, Jude Cochran.
Jude Cochran was the intended wide receiver there. Just kind of ran an in route. Now it'll be 4th and 9. I don't think Hillcrest will go for it on 4th and 9 like Bolivar did. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 5:24.
This is our 3rd punt of the ball game here.
10 seconds remaining on the play clock. That's a great kick right there.
That is going to go inside the 10 and still do a little bit of rolling to the 9.
The punt rolls down to
57-yard punt there for Hillcrest.
That's about as good ball placement as you're going to find for a punt right there.
Nice spiral, got it turned over. receiver was not expecting it to get over his head, so that's a tough to field that kind of punt when you're running backwards.
So 6:13 here. We're about halfway in the quarter, and both these teams really staying about even.
Yeah. Oh, nice hole opened up over there on the left side for Boliver, and picks up about 6.
Tackle made by number 8, Jordan Tyndall.
Jordan Kendall on the tackle for Hillcrest.
7 yards. It will bring up second.
You're outnumbered out here on the near side.
Boliver trying to go to the outside, it looks like, but nowhere to go.
They may come back to that play, or that at least that formation. They had the inside wide receiver on this side was left uncovered, and there seemed to be a little bit of confusion on Hillcrest's defense.
No gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Hillcrest again down the middle, and
It's going to be short.
yeah, they're not going to make it. That's at least a yard, if not 2.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up 4th and 1.
So again, are we going to punt this, or it looks like their offense is still out there?
Their offense is still on the field.
Unless we're going to have a quick kick, and I don't believe Bolivar does any quick kicks here.
Greg Durham in the backfield has got Packy alongside him.
Number 17,
We're going to be
It's a good spot.
This is a
Yep,
first.
That's going to be a first down.
Number 7 with the tackle, Ethan Weaver. But it's a gain of 2 yards. That's good for a Bolivar Liberator.
It's a good run on that play to get the first. I think that's only the second first down Bolivar's had in this ball game. That is
That's
caught.
a great catch.
Pass is complete. Number 17, Greg Durham to number 5, Gardner Casey.
Gardner Casey on that
Knocked out of bounds
reception.
on the near sideline, just shy of the
Back
50.
at that,
But the result of the play is a Bolivar Liberator.
An even contested, beautiful play, kept the feet in the ground, and inbounds for the first penalty flag.
We got somebody moved. And again,
Offsides on the defense.
Hillcrest lines up in the neutral zone.
That's a 5-yard penalty. The ball is being placed on the 46-yard line of Hillcrest. It will be 1st and 5.
Another free, well, not quite free first down, but it's going to make it a lot easier to get there right now.
Hey, you got to feel like if you're Bolivar, you got to get this in the end zone. I mean, Hillcrest is kind of feeling the ropes right now. They've won 2 in a row. There was an upset win last week. The longer they hang around, Bolivar may start to doubt themselves. This is a 44-7 game just a couple of weeks ago, back on the 13th of October.
That's a 5-yard gain, and it's good for a Bolivar Liberator.
And Bolivar, as soon as that first down marker's set, they are in the formation ready to go.
Well, again,
And he has room here. He has a big gap in that defense. He's going to pick up a few.
Number 38.
that's twice now that Bolivar's went to the Twins to that time was to the far side of the field. And only one defensive back out there as they were sitting in a cover 2 with 2 safeties deep and only 1 corner. Now they've changed it up now. I think that may be coming from the booth up here. They may have noticed that, saying, "Hey, there's nobody over there." Now there is. So now they're just in a
Gain of about a yard.
kind of a cover 3. They got a free safety here in the middle of the field, but they're sitting in that 52 defense. It looks like he may be offsides again.
He's close. They were about touching helmets for a half second there.
You got man-to-man coverage down here.
Oh, no, we're back to this time.
Yep.
That is caught, and that's a first and a touchdown.
Gardner Casey again.
Bolivar.
both receptions.
Rick Durham to number 5, Gardner Casey for the touchdown.
Yeah, they were sitting at 52 with that single safety deep. And when they brought the man in motion, the safety didn't come with him. Just ran a little bubble screen and he's gone.
It's going to set up a kick here for the Liberators. Before the game, we seen the field goal kicker. He was warming up pretty good, so he's fairly accurate out here. And
I was about to say he was awful deep to be a kicker.
I don't know if that was meant to be a fake, but it didn't work very well. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute. Boliver on top. All right, back here it is 1:48, not 7:48 as on the clock says, but it's having a little bit of an issue reading there, but it's all right. Short kick into the hands of the Hornets. 1st and 10 from, looks like, shy of the 40.
Kickoff was recovered by number 2, Dawson Lee. The ball is placed on the Hillcrest 36-yard line.
Ladue leading Eureka 7-0. That game, 7:45 left in the first. Also got Seckman leading Oakville 7-0. That game, 8:52 remaining in the first quarter.
Hillcrest short run, 2 yards on the play.
Kickoff to number 8, Jordan Tyndall.
Boliver kind of daring Hillcrest to throw the football here. They're putting a lot of guys in that box. They're man-to-man on the outside. We're now going with 4 wide receivers. Little read option there for no yards by Ethan Weaver.
Yep. And score update here. Father Versailles leads Father Tolton in the second, 8-6 right now.
And Great Capital City on top of Camdenton 7-0.
It should be 3rd down, not on the box, but it is 3rd down. Now it's on the box.
3rd and 8.
And this dangerous pass, that is caught, nowhere to go.
Just a little middle screen there. They're trying to take advantage of Boliver rushing.
They're 4th and 5, 4th and 6. That's going to bring up the punting crew for the Hornets again.
Number 7, Mason McCurry was in on the tackle.
Bowling Green,
It'll bring up
3:48 left in the first quarter, and they're already on top of Monroe City 28-0.
I could probably give a guess on who's going to win that game.
Their head coach, Coach St. Clair, 2 Thursdays ago, as they were practicing getting ready
Yeah, that's the quarter.
for their game, suffered a heart attack.
Oh, wow.
So tonight may be his first night back on the sideline.
Hopefully he's doing better, but we're going to take a quick break here during the timeout. We'll be right back. MSHSAA TV is back here for the second. Punting still for the Hornets. And 1st down for the Liberators out of that.
By number 5,
Near the
Gardner
30.
Casey. On the Boliver 31-yard line.
Not sure why the clock didn't start.
First 2 quarters, and Bolivar gets the ball to start both of them so far here. Liberators in motion, handoff down the middle.
Fumble.
That is picked up. Hillcrest with the touchdown.
Second turnover of the game for Bolivar.
Touchdown Hillcrest.
This turnover is not what
Number 8,
Bolivar was
Jordan
wanting.
Fumble recovery on the touchdown.
Jordan Tyndall, was that number 8 that picked that up? I couldn't see.
Take a look here. It is number 8.
Oh, Hillcrest can take the first lead of the game. Like I mentioned earlier, the longer they get to hang around, they've gotten some confidence here. They've won each of the last 2 games.
They've defeated their Springfield rival, and they won a playoff game, so that brings a lot. And a fake here. This is pass. That is caught.
I believe that was Jordan Tyndall on that reception as well, on the 2-point conversion.
So it looks like both teams trying a little trickery here to start the
13
extra points.
Number 8 Jordan Tyndall for the
Now you wonder about their kickers.
So Hillcrest takes an 8-6 lead.
I know, talking with Coach John Perry, throughout the year at our quarterback club meetings, he was not a fan of the kickers at all until the Republic game. He brings in a freshman who had never kicked, and he makes his first 4 extra points, and then kicks a field goal with no time on the clock to win the game 31-28.
Looking at the points difference here, Bolivar scoring 33 points a game, giving up 26. Hillcrest, on the other hand, scoring 11, giving up 38 points a game. So this game really favors Hillcrest if you can keep the score low on the other team. They're used to a low-scoring ball game out there, where Bolivar may not be quite used to being that low at the end of the game.
Now, Coach LaSalle's got to be frustrated with the turnovers. Kickoff fielded and dropped again. But he picks it up. And he's going to get out to about the 30.
So
A lot of times when you have those
Number
mishaps
38, Trenton Packey
on that,
kickoff return.
the
Tackle made by number
the kicking team runs down and they get too deep.
Placed at the 31-yard line.
That's about a 20-yard return off that.
Gets out to the 31, Bolivar. First time that they've been down in this game. We're going to see how they'll respond here with 11:40 remaining in the second quarter. Still continue trying to run the
Number
football.
17, Drake Durham with the carry. Number 40 with the tackle, Aiden
Short
Myers.
gain by Durham
It
there.
was a gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up second down and 8.
And they're setting up for a pass, but I am gonna probably take a bet that we got 2 backs. We got at least a back, and there he is right there.
Bolivar's trying to spread the field.
Handoff, number 38, Trenton
And Hillcrest is staying man-to-man with just a single safety.
3 yards.
It's in the middle of the field.
Trying to create a little bit of a gap there to open up something big, but Hillcrest not biting on that one anyway.
Still sitting in that 52 front.
Problem though is if they do throw the ball and connect with it, they may get some yards out of it, that pass.
Well, options, the first time we've seen the option for Bolivar, and it's going to pick up about 5.
Not quite enough for the first. It's going to be 1 yard short, it looks like.
Ball is brought out to about the 40-yard line where it will be 40 short.
So it looks like Bolivar again, we're going for the offensive decision
4th and
here.
1. quarterback keeper.
That's
He's going to get
enough
it.
for the first and some more extra.
Number 17, Greg Durham with the quarterback
Picks up
keeper,
about 8 on the play.
gaining 8 yards. And the result of the play is a Boliver Liberator.
And again, Boliver, they're still in that hurry up. Not quite as quick as they were to start the game, but they're pretty much sticking to this no huddle, it looks like. And this time, here's the pass. But that is a great tackle by the Hornets there to stop that.
Pass is complete. Number 17, Drake Durham, to number 1, Jason Wilkinson.
Wilkinson on the reception. First time we've called his number today and name today.
Number 11 was in on the tackle.
And 11 to the
Riley.
So Riley on the defense, though, a big save of yards because he would have had easily 5, maybe 10 yards out of that in the secondary.
Got man-to-man up top there.
And quarterback keeper.
Sack on the play. Number 3, Miles Atterbury. It's a loss of 2.
And that is the line knowing what's going to happen and waiting for the quarterback.
It will bring up 3rd and 14.
Marionville 14-0 over Miller now. Update on the scoreboard. Pass by Durham. That is nearly picked off. Unable to get their interception, but that's going to bring up a big 4th down for
it brings up 4th.
the Hillcrest coming up. They have a chance to get this ball back. They have a lead right now.
Well, Aiden Myers did a great defensive play there, coming out from his a strong side linebacker position. Just read that play, was able to get out there and dive and knock it down.
Fairgrove 14-0 over Liberty right now. Mountain View Liberty.
Polo leads Skyline leads Polo 14-6.
Hillcrest, they're going to take this from the 20. And they're going to start from about the 20, it looks like, the 18.
By number 13, Jude Cochran. He ran to the far sideline.
And Cochran with about no gain on the return, but a 1st down for the Hornets.
Capital City now has added a field goal as they lead Camden 10-0.
It's a game of future conference opponents. Camden joining the CMAC Conference, or Central Missouri Athletic Conference.
It's first
Next year, anyway.
The 18-yard line.
Webb City has run 3 offensive plays in the first quarter, 3 touchdowns, 21-0.
Hillcrest with the short gain. That's something that this round, you get some matchups that may not be the best matchups competitively, just because the way the seeding works out. And then you have other districts where you have amazing competitive matchups in the 1 and 4.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Kickapoo Joplin score come across yet. Webb City runs their 4th play on offense.
Scores their 4th touchdown.
Scores their 4th touchdown.
I would say the coach is happy right now.
The illegal procedure on the offense.
And a tight one in Mountain Grove, St. James Tigers and Mountain Grove Panthers, 7-6 Tigers on top right now. And Father Tolton and Versailles are now tied at 14 apiece.
Capital City gets in the end zone again. They go up 17-0 on Camden.
That is one of those, that would be a game that kind of surprises me with the rate it's going at the moment there. And this is complete. Hillcrest has room. That's a 1st, and then some more. Out just shy of the 40.
Out to the far sideline.
Gage Cisco on the reception there.
15 with the catch, Gage Cisco. That gets Hillcrest a 1st down, on their own.
Hillcrest not quite. The chains out there, they're in a hurry up all the time offense, but don't need to quite do that for Hillcrest yet. Hillcrest isn't going near that speed of offense.
7:14 here remaining in the second quarter.
And the Hornets nowhere to go on that. Quarterback tried something.
But anytime you run to the short side of the field, your sidelines are going to come up on you pretty quick.
Yep.
It will be second down and 9. Tackle made by number 5, Gardner Casey.
And again, this is a little pitch. Boliver is there.
Tackle for a loss.
Both teams tried to
24,
run the option in the last couple of possessions for the first time in this game here with 6:25 remaining in the second quarter.
With Boliver playing that tight of run defense, this may be a chance to maybe try a little pass out there or something just to see what the defense does. And they find a wide open hole somewhere.
Weaver now with 3 wide receivers to his left, well, tight end and 2 wide receivers. He got one to his right here, and he is looking to his left.
And
He's
pass,
running
he's in
into some trouble.
Well, this is caught though.
Pass is complete out to number 8, Jordan Tyndall. Number
Tyndall
3,
with the
Connor
reception
Neal
there.
with
It's
the
going to bring up
tackle.
a 4th down and about 3, maybe 2.
So what do you do here? 4th and
That
2 or
was good
so.
for 8
Is this a
yards. It brings up
go for it
4th.
situation?
I think probably kick it here. You're on your side of the field. You've got the lead. You don't want to give Bolivar a short field.
And we're halfway through the second quarter here, so a little over 6 minutes to go in the 5 minutes to go, actually. My clock is being a little cranky. I may have to do this manually here.
Now, Hillcrest forced to call a timeout here. They
Hillcrest.
didn't have enough men on the field.
Well, I want to take a moment and
Yeah.
thank a variety of
So we're going
people
to take
who are helping out
a
the
quick
concession
break here with that
stand
time. All right, back here, 5:11. Have to do some trickery to the scoreboard to make it cooperate, but 5:11 to go in that half.
Kind of a low, long drive kick. Going to bounce right at the 20 and roll inside. It'll be down about the 16. So that's where Bolivar will take over. They've got plenty of time, and they have all 3 timeouts, I believe.
16-yard line, where Bolivar will take over.
So another good punt there.
We're live here on the campus of Southwest Baptist University at Plaster Sports Complex. Decent crowd on hand, especially on the Bolivar side.
Well, the weather for a November football game is very amazing tonight.
Yeah, you look at the way this season started with over 100-degree temperatures on week 1. Then the last couple of weeks it was very cool, very cold. Just over the outstretched hands there. Had a man.
Pass falls incomplete, intended for number 15, Luke Bill.
Both teams really struggling passing the football. Did have the one long pass down the sideline here in the first quarter.
Bolivar may have a touchdown here.
See if he can outrun him.
It's going to be close.
Oh, he gets into the end zone as long as he stayed in bounds. And he did stay in bounds.
Bolivar, number 38, Trenton Packey, rumbling all the way to the end zone.
74-yard touchdown run.
Soccer.
So now we'll see.
If we're going to have a real kick it.
It appears they're going for 2. I don't see a T on the field.
Nope. I don't see a kicker on the field either at this point here. That is an offensive formation.
Maybe a sprint.
That is, did he
good.
catch it?
It is.
That is caught.
Good. In the corner of the end zone.
It's good.
So Bolivar back on top, 14-8 here.
Miles Atterbury, the defensive lineman from Bolivar, got in the backfield quick, but Durham able to get around him and find Gardner Casey there in the corner of the end zone.
We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back for the kickoff. Hillcrest ball coming up. And back here again now. It is Lamar 33-0 leading in their ball game. And good return out to the 25. Looks like the ball might be loose. And looks like Bolivar may have a football here.
Recovers a fumble.
So we're going to take a look at that, see what the... Take a look at that, see what the
Number
fumble
7,
is.
Mason McCurry with the fumble recovery.
Yep, it was stripped as he was going down, and that's a Bolivar first down.
Get in the end zone 10 seconds ago. Now I got an opportunity to put another score on the board here in the second quarter.
Short run, actually 5 yards for Bolivar. The first fumble we had earlier resulted in a Hillcrest touchdown in the ball
It's
game.
good for 5 yards. It will bring up second.
Marionville 21-0 now over Miller Cardinals.
Miller Cardinals, the alma mater of Bolivar head coach Jamie LaSalle.
And penalty flag.
Illegal procedure on the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty.
I've seen more illegal procedure penalties and offside penalties here in this first half than I can remember seeing in a long time.
See, Maryville over Cameron 19-0. Seneca over Cassville 28-0 right now. So many of these top seeds are kind of showing why they're top seeds in the district tournament already.
So quarterback keeper right up the middle, and he's going to pick up
Number 17,
about
Drake
3.
Brown with the quarterback keeper. Tackle made by number
3rd
33,
and 7 coming up. What are we thinking? We're going to run it this time, or are we going to try one of those passes to test the waters again?
So keep my eye on the right defensive end, and they're going to...
This is going to change the scenario.
Once again, we have offsides.
Offsides on the defense.
That's going to bring up 3rd and short, so I would probably imagine a quarterback keeper or a handoff straight down the middle here.
Yeah, maybe we run the play that just ran before with Durham. And they do. And he's going to pick up the first down and picks up about 5.
Durham with the carry. He needed 1, he got 4. That's good for a Bolivar Liberator.
I think that kind of helped their decision making there a little bit on that. So 3 minutes in the first half to go. 14-8. Bolivar in the blue still on top. Hillcrest, they're holding their own here for coming in with 2 wins. Hornets are doing a pretty decent job on defense, but Bolivar pass.
The pass falls incomplete.
Well,
No good on
I'm
the
not
pass.
sure he was. I thought maybe he was throwing that corner route. I think it was intended for Gardner Casey.
Yeah, I don't think that went where it was supposed to at all there. Maybe
Casey out here once again, he's man up.
he might be doing that again though. Nope.
Run the option. Packy's got the corner, and he gets out of bounds at about the 7.
Packy with carry, pushed out of bounds by number 7, Ethan Weaver.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 2.
So a 3rd and 2 coming up here now.
Got to get to about the 4.5 yard line for a first down.
If If you can get a first down, that gives you 4 free plays basically. And you can run this clock pretty much down and score. And we are close, but this might be a touchdown.
We got in.
Touchdown, Bolivar. Number 38, Trent Packey. Bowling his way into the end zone.
Again, they're going to go for 2.
And that is his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, I think, right there.
Garner Casey caught a touchdown pass.
So 2.
Yeah.
So it's the Liberators starting getting a groove on offense, though. Here, warming up a little bit. Oh.
The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, but with 2:35.
And with that, 20-8, we'll take a break. We'll be back. Bolivar on top. So back here, and Bolivar kicking off. Bolivar starting to gain some momentum, it looks like.
Yeah, it's kind of a little squib kick.
Hillcrest having a little trouble getting the ball, but he might have some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 40.
Big hit over there on the sideline.
Logan Hansen.
That was a touchdown-saving hit, though.
Tackle made by.
I'm not sure. We got something over there.
Tackle made by number 23, Jordan Burke.
No, they're just huddled up.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is on their sideline, though, so.
I don't think Bolivar's defense know where the ball is.
And 28-0 now, Marionville on top in the second. Score update for that. He's going to have to get rid of that ball. It is complete. That's a first. That's a touchdown.
No flags on the play.
That is a touchdown right there.
Touchdown Hillcrest. Number 7, Ethan Weaver to number 15, Gage.
Just when you think Hillcrest is set for the run, they pull this pass off, and that is an amazing catch right there. And it looks like they're going to kick, but nope.
I think he just bobbled the snap. I don't think that was intentional, but you go back to the 5:11 mark and it was 8-6. Now it's 20-14, 3 touchdowns scored in the last 3 minutes.
So we have a 1-score game, and we'll be back again watching football on MSHSAA TV, Allen Hilliard Sports, and Missouri Sports Network. An update from Lamar. It is 40-0 now. Tigers on top in the second quarter. So, Guy Newcomb, you remember your high school days into the season, and when I played, you had your final 3 games were districts, but, I'm sure the same feelings were there in the playoffs when it was win or lose type thing, and especially for, your senior year when knowing that was your last play you had.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, that's been a long time ago.
Bolivar's still on their feet. That is number 5.
Gardner Casey on the return there. My last
Number 5,
high school
Gardner
game
Casey with the kickoff
was
return.
in a state quarterfinal game at
Tackle made by
Branson.
number 15, Gage Cisco.
And it was so cold they let us park our school bus on the track behind our bench so we could go and get on the school bus and stay warm.
Holy cow.
And at that time is when you played Friday and then Wednesday and then the following Monday, so it was a Monday night game.
Yeah, they had like a weird so many games in 2 weeks or something like that. And the handoff, there's room there. This is almost a first.
Yeah.
Number 38, Trent
Packey
with
is going to pick up about 8 on the play. 1:53 remaining here.
7. It was a gain of 8 yards. It brings up second down and 2.
Trying that middle screen and almost picked off.
That was 22 that broke that pass up. Nearly picked it off.
They sent Patkey in motion,
Bring up 3rd and 2.
trying to make it look like they were going to throw a screen out to his side of the field. They tried to come back into the middle, but that was read well there by Braxton Tyndall, who's just a sophomore for Hillcrest.
And this is a little bit of deception there on that handoff, and that's going to work for a first.
Number 17, Drake Durham.
Durham with the keeper on that.
Tackle made by
And
Miles Atterbury.
this is an example of hurry up right
That's
here.
good for a Boliver Liberator.
Oliver going to pick up about 5 on the play, maybe
Number
4.
38, Trenton Patkey with the carry. Tackle made by number 3, Miles Atterbury.
Miles Atterbury has spent more time in the Bolivar
Gain of 3
backfield
yards.
than
It brings up
Durham.
second down and 7.
One of those option toss plays. That's enough for... Nope, he's out of bounds,
Number
just
38,
short.
Trenton Patkey with the carry.
Yeah, basically got out of bounds, so that would.
It'll stop the clock.
Well, they got a penalty.
Penalty flag. Hold on
Technically, it
the
would stop the clock, but if the hit is initiated inbounds and the clock is still moving, the penalties against the Liberators.
That's one thing both coaches at halftime are going to address probably is just the amount of penalties.
Well, Hillcrest has given up at least 2 offsides, which has led to first downs. And this is 3rd and a lot.
A little reverse, and now he may throw it.
This
And
is
wide open.
That's
And
a
the catch.
touchdown.
And touchdown.
Touchdown, Bolivar.
That is a play that I have seen before from them, and it is...
For the touchdown.
I mean, that had to be spot on in order to get that touchdown, though.
Jason Wilkinson with the reception there. I believe that anytime you put your backup quarterback in at wide receiver and run that reverse, I think that's something that upstairs has got to catch. Hey, that's the backup quarterback out there, not the wide receiver.
Generally, backup quarterbacks don't come out to play receiver too often to catch the ball.
And you know he's running this direction. He's left-handed,
Yeah.
so he didn't have to throw across his body coming this direction. Oh!
And we have a hard hit there, but
Two-point conversion
incomplete.
attempt is no good. But with 37 seconds left to play in the half.
So we're back to a 2-score game here.
Bolivar.
4 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes.
We'll be back again after this kickoff for the offense. 37 seconds to go in the first half, and it's been a ball game.
And a flag. That'll be out of bounds.
Bounds, or is it?
Well, Willard may have touched it.
Did they not? Yeah.
Willard. Hillcrest. I'll get it right.
They do have the Willard look. Well, if this
So he
is
must
out
have-
of bounds, it's going to be on the 35. Because I didn't see a fair catch or nothing out there.
He may have just tapped it out of bounds, which was a good move on his part. So that may have been what happened, is he just tapped it out of bounds so that Bolivar couldn't recover it. But it was down.
Right after the kickoff.
Bolivar sideline was kind of blocking me on that, so I couldn't really see.
Where it's 1st and 10.
Okay, there we go. So either way, it's a first down.
Little middle screen there, perfectly read there by Bolivar.
It's going to result in a loss of 3 or 4 on the play.
Number 7 with the
Now
tackle.
the Bolivar defense has got to be aware of a double reverse pass or some type of trickery here as well.
3 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 13.
They may let the clock run out on this. I don't know.
It's under
They may
10
just-
seconds. It doesn't appear like they're going to line up for the play.
They
There's
will
no
go
way.
to the
Yep, there's-
locker room.
And that's the half.
So 26-14 here. So what do you think the first half here? A little different than what expected coming in with the records.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this at all, especially with the recent history.
And both these teams, I mean, they've made some mistakes, but they're scoring the football there in the end zone.
Got a couple big plays, a couple of turnovers, and some penalties have hurt. But all in all, I mean, it's, you know, you said, well, there's 40 points been scored in the first half, but, you know, 26 of those, 26 of those points were scored in the last 5 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, low-scoring ball game, the first 8-6, and then just offense opened up.
Yeah, it was kind of going Hillcrest's way. You know, well, obviously they were up 8-6.
Yeah, they're still not out of it here, just 2 scores, and they got a lead again.
They will indeed.
Yeah, but we're going to take a break here. We'll be back for the second half. Watching football on MSHSAA TV with Allen Hilliard Sports and the Missouri Sports Network. So we are back here ready to go. We're going to start. It's going to be the Hornets ball as they kick to Boliver to start the ball game. And it would help if I go on the right side of the field where they're kicking from. Boliver on top, 26-14. A little squib kick. This is going to be caught near the 40. So 1st and 10, just inside the 38-yard line.
Was recovered by number 33, Winston Grimes.
So that is Winston
Hillcrest
Grimes with the reception.
42-yard line to begin the second
1st
half.
and 10. So the clock is going to cooperate, maybe. We might use the game clock. Boliver for Hillcrest back. That pass is complete at the 50. That is close to a first. And that is a first down for
Pass
the
was
Hornets.
complete. That's number 15, Gage Cisco.
So Gage Cisco with
And
the
gives
reception.
Hillcrest a first down on the Boliver 48-yard line.
I don't know if we're going to use this. Nope, it is broken. So 1st and 10, Hillcrest in the shotgun. Change our offense a little bit here. This is a fake handoff. Quarterback keeper for about 5 yards on the play.
Number 7, Ethan Weaver.
So Weaver with the short run
Number
on
7
that.
with the tackle, Mason McCurry. It's a gain of 5 yards.
2nd and
Brings up
5
second
coming
down
up
and 5.
for the Hornets. This time the Hornets are, well, again, we're in the shotgun. That is Tittle in the backfield with the quarterback. Little sidecar action there. Pass. Can't get to the receiver.
On the far sideline. That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 coming up for the Hornets right now.
Yeah. Supposed to be a little out route, I think. He felt the need for speed.
Scoreboard guys preparing for a show at 9:30, so tune in to Missouri Sports Network and listen to him for all the updates of all the scores. We might give you a couple or two here. Handoff down the middle, nowhere. Well, he found a place to go. This is going to be close to a first. Not quite. 4th and 1.
Number 8, Jordan Tyndall.
So Jordan Tyndall
Number
with
4, Maddox
the
Naismith was in on the
4-yard
stop.
pickup and 4th
It
and
was a
1
gain of
coming
4.
up.
It brings up 4th and
This is
1.
probably a time when you're just going to go for it here. Yep, there's no punter out there. Unless they're doing a quick kick, which they are not. This is trying to go for it. They did not get the ball. That is short. That's a first down for the Liberators.
The inside sneak was stopped just shy of the
So
first
first
down.
and 10,
And
conversion,
so Boliver
no good.
will take over on down.
Bolivar currently up by 12 at the moment. Liberators' first time offense in the second half. We had 4 or 5 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes of the last half. And Bolivar coming out. No huddle offense again. Handoff.
Number 38,
That
Packy with the
is
carry.
Packy with the run.
Number
About
13
4
with the
yards. It
tackle,
looks like
James
2nd and 6 for the Liberators.
It's a gain of 4 yards. It brings up second down and 6.
Liberators again in the shotgun. Got a running back on standby. That's a first. That is close to not a touchdown, but we're going to have a first down inside the 20, near the 12.
Bursting down the field. Knocked out of bounds by number 13.
That's going to be
Cochran.
first
But the result of
down
the play
for the
is
Liberators.
Bolivar
Broke through.
Liberator.
Bolivar coming out strong on the offense. .941. Bolivar this time quarterback keeper.
Number
That
17,
is
Greg
a Durham with the
keeper.
run. Second down.
Number 22, Braxton Tyndall with the tackle.
Tyndall with the tackle. That's a 5-yard gain for Bolivar.
Brings up second and 6.
This time Bolivar quarterback keeper again. Not quite a first. We're going to be short by about a yard. 3rd and 1.
Number 40 with the tackle, Aiden Myers.
Aiden Myers on the tackle. Durham
Gain
again
of
with the
about
pickup.
3, and it will bring up second.
And I would say we are probably going for it. We are. Because every time we've tried to kick, it's been a fake. So I don't think anyone's going to kick today. Durham with the snap. He's going to keep it himself. That's a first down and goal.
Number 17, Drake Durham with the keeper.
So Drake Durham, first and goal for the Liberators.
Got 4. That's good for a Bolivar Liberator.
Bolivar, they have room. They have a hole. This is...
Number 38,
I
Trent
don't think he has it. This is second. Packy with the run.
It will be second goal from the 1.
I think his back crossed the line, but not the ball. This is 2nd and inches, basically. Quarterback keeper, that is Durham, I believe. We have a penalty flag. Offsides on the defense. The play did run, though. Are they going to... Nope, we're going to redo the play, I guess. This is... Well, we don't have a signal yet. Now we have a signal. That's a touchdown. Hornets.
Bolivar.
So take a look back at this last touchdown for the Liberators. Looks like a direct snap to the quarterback for the touchdown. So Bolivar beginning to pull away. That's going to give them a 18-point lead. A 2-point conversion will make this 20. We do have a kicker out there. I'm not sure if we're kicking the ball, but I don't have a 21 on my roster for a kicker. He's good. 33-14, Bolivar on top. We'll be back after this PSA about here ready to go. Apparently my commercials are still on loop, but we are not kicked off yet, so it is Liberators with the kick. by the Liberators. That ball is everywhere. Hillcrest finally picks it up. It's going to be 1st and 10. Just as soon as he got the ball, we have, looks like he's all right.
The kickoff was taken by number 17.
But instead of the ball near the 40, we're going to have a 1st down all the way back to 15, it looks like.
The 15-yard line.
If not,
where it will be
yep, right on the 15. So Hillcrest is coming out for the ball. Hornets one in the backfield. Quarterback keeper. Nowhere to go. Boliver is there.
Number 7,
A short pickup.
keeper.
But Weaver with about 4, it looks like, on the play. Boliver had a really saving tackle on that for a first.
4 yards. It brings up 2nd down and 6.
Hillcrest, they're going to run. This is a quarterback keeper again. Couple more yards on the play, maybe 3rd and 4 it looks like.
On the far sideline.
3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 coming up.
Gain of a couple of more yards. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Boliver again. Spread receivers. Twins on the right. And looking for the throw. They're going to throw to the left. This is caught. That is backwards. And we're going to have 4th and long coming up. Looks like a 9-yard. 8 yards to the first, maybe 7.
Number 5, Gardner Casey.
Casey with the tackle.
There's a loss of 4 on the play. It'll bring up 4th and 7.
So officially 4th and 7. Liberators, that's a high snap. Punt is nearly blocked. It is caught. Looks like Hillcrest will down it in front of the 50.
Punt rolls down.
So Hillcrest will start, or Boliver will start on the Hillcrest side of the field.
Boliver will take over.
And 6:03 in the third, 33-14 right now. Boliver, well, not quite the hurry up we had earlier. They're preparing the next 5 or 6 plays for the hurry up out of that. And quite a bit of different offense here. We have 2 receivers and a back. Well, one's a tight end. And this is the handoff. Nowhere to go. Hillcrest read that like a book. That's a loss of 5.
Number 3, Miles Atterbury with the tackle. A loss of 4 yards
on the play. Actually, loss of 4.
Up 2nd down and 14.
Boliver again, the same formation here. We got twins on both sides, 2 running backs. Little pass out of bounds. That is a forward pass. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for number 0.
3rd and 14 now. And taking a look at some of the score updates from around Southwest Missouri, if we have them. Nixa up 36-0 in the third over Ozark. Joplin 35-7 at the half over Kickapoo. And Capital City at the half 24, Camdenton 19. And Helias Catholic up 28-7 over Washington. pass is incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Receiver can't catch up to the ball. 4th and long coming up, so another 3 and out it looks like. Now Branson, an interesting score. Branson 28, 11 and 15 at the half right now. And Republic 28, 7 over Willard, but Lebanon coming in undefeated right now, losing to Branson at the half by 2 scores. Try to update you with some more of that. And then this punt is off. They're going to let Boliver down it. And it's going to be down inside the 5. That's a pretty good punt from about the 50-yard line. That's about a 45-yard punt. So Hillcrest will have 1st and 10. Now halftime from at Webb City, 64-7 over Belton. Carthage in the 3rd quarter, 28-14. And West Plains 27, McDonald County 21 at the half. One of the big matchups in the area for Class 4. 29-0 Nevada over Grandview. And Harrisonville and Carl Junction are both knotted up about halftime in that ball game. Short gain for the Hornets.
Carry on the play, number 8 Jordan Tyndall. Tackle made by
Looks
number
like
7
just
Mason
2,
McCurry.
2nd and 8. $35-0 Seneca over Cassville at the half in the 3rd quarter. 31-7 Mountain Vernon over Reed Springs. Class 2 Warsaw and South Callaway knotted at 18 apiece at the half. This is deep. That is caught. That is all the way out to the 50-yard line.
Number 7 Ethan Weaver to number 17.
That's a 47-yard pickup.
Tackle made by number 3 Connor Neal.
Connor Neal with the tackle on that. But take a look at this again. This pass, that is dropped perfectly. I mean, you can't get any more perfect than that. And that's enough for another 1st down for the Hornets. It's kind of the risk of giving up your pass defense a little too much if you're running the ball. Passed again, incomplete. Dangerous pass, though. Liberators with a chance on that.
And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Not quite able to intercept. Fairgrove 28. Mountain View Liberty 7 in Class 2. Stratford 21-13 at Forsyth right now. And Lamar 47-0 at the half over Diamond. Marionville 28-0 over Miller. And then Thayer 22-0 over Charleston down in southeast Missouri.
Hey, you guys should not be behind here.
Stuff on the handoff.
And
Several
3rd
ball
and
moves were in on the
12.
stop, including number 6 Logan Bunn.
Nowhere to go there. Looking at 8-man, some scores. 41-0, Lockwood over Greenfield. Liberal over College Heights, 22-20. Oh, bumped the camera. So it's kind of your update for the area teams anyways. Pass, almost had it. Couldn't get the...
Incomplete.
Trying to get a flag there, it looked like, but no interference. Good defense on that. Ball was out of reach. 4th and 12 coming up. This is, well, I don't know. If you're Hillcrest, you could go for it here. Oh, update. Lamar, 47 points now. Score from Schuyler County over Knox County, 44-20. And that ball's going down. That's a turnover. 1st down for the Liberators. That will bring out the Boliver offense again.
Petke and number 4, Maddox Naismith.
Windsor over North Platte, 39-0. Bowling Green over Monroe City, 44-0. South Shelby over Clark County, 30-0. Seneca over Cassville, 42-0.
Taking over on downs, and will be first and 10.
Nevada, 36-0 over Grandview out of the Kansas City area. St. Pius Warriors over Chillicothe, 44-6. And again, these home games are the higher seed, so that is mostly why you have the home team winning all these games. But the case of that is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 5, Gardner Casey.
2nd and 10 coming up. That is the case of a lot of these scores. The Pleasant Hill Roosters are leading the Warrensburg Tigers 35-7. Pleasant Hill Roosters. I have not heard that one. We have a penalty, though.
Penalty flag.
It's one of those mascots you don't see a lot
Both
of.
sides on the defense.
And again, that's the 3rd time this has happened in this ball game, so that's another 5 yards for Bolivar with thanks to Hillcrest. The way the momentum is going, Bolivar looks like they're going to come out of this with a victory unless Hillcrest can start pulling some magic off. Option, plenty of room. Missed one tackle. That is 29, I believe.
With the carry.
This
There's a penalty flag now.
Hacky, we have a penalty flag on
Holding
that.
on the offense.
And we're going backwards. So that run will be taken away. Seneca 42 points now in their ball game. Now McDonald County, hold on here, let's go back. McDonald County 28, West Plains Zizzers 27. And we are at 2nd and 15 after I'm assuming a holding penalty. But they're going to pick it up again. Still in play, Pat. That is Durham with the first down run. Nope, that is not.
They needed 15 and they got 19.
Well, the one official's not up here. What's going on here? Do we have another penalty? I believe we have another penalty on this. Yep, so it's another penalty.
An offensive holding on the play.
So offensive holding, that'll make it 2nd and 10 from the spot. Tipton 32, Louisiana 0. Bowling Green Bobcats now up 51-0 over Monroe City. Penalty, I'm going to guess the way the defense reacted. This is 5 yards.
On the defense.
That is number 4. So 2:34 in the 3rd quarter. It is 2nd and 5 right now.
2nd down and 5.
Penalty flag. I believe we are going right back to the 10-yard line again.
Illegal procedure on the offense.
So 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down. We've been in 2nd down for about 6 plays already.
He'll start me, and then flag will be.
Pass, not there too much on that. That is incomplete.
Intended for number 1, Jason Wilkinson.
Jason Wilkinson not able to get to the ball. So 3rd down, that is the first non-flag play we've had in a while. We have some progress there.
Number 38, Trenton Patkey with the carry.
So they run by Packey, but
It's a gain of 3 yards.
not
It
enough
will
for
bring
the
up fourth
first.
and
That's going to bring up 4th and long. Boliver out of the shotgun. And they're going to choose the punt. Kind of surprising. That ball's loose. That might be a Liberator football. That is a Bolivar football. And that will result in a net gain of 43 yards on the play. So Bolivar 1st and goal after that.
Number 2 with the recovery, Cale McCurry.
And Kel McCurry with the Liberators to give them 1st and goal. And Packey with the run and the touchdown. That is number either 3 or 4 in the ball game.
Getting into the end
And
zone.
that will make this a 39-14 contest. Packey with the run into the end zone there. Kick is up. Should be good. It is good. 40 points. We have a 26-point lead in the ball game now. We'll be back after this with more football on Allen Hilliard Sports for MSHSAA TV and the Missouri Sports Network. Here's a word from Bolivar with the kick to the Hornets. We're going to have 1st and 10 from the 20.
End zone. So Hillcrest will begin 1st and 10 on their own 1-yard line.
And the way things are looking, we are probably going to have a victory here for Bolivar, looking at the next round, who they will play. Well, we really don't know. Currently, it's McDonald County by 1 point. So they're having a barn burner over there at West Plains. That is a Highway 60 battle. Well, they got to take 65 a little bit, but two teams that might play each other next year. Penalty flag.
The illegal procedure on the offense.
So 5 yards on the Hornets. And replay the down. Carl Junction, future Ozark Mountain Conference member with Bolivar here, along with West Plains. They're still tied in their ball game. And this time, no penalty. That pass
The pass falls incomplete.
is incomplete into the dirt, if we had dirt here. Very nice turf surface.
Number 8 with the carry, Jordan Tyndall.
And Tyndall with the run for the
Number 8
Hornets
with
there.
the tackle, Sam Harless.
Harless with the tackle.
I will trust your
30 for 3rd down, not 30. It'll be a lot of downs. About 6 yards to go, it looks like, on the official marker. And number 4 is sending it. This pass is incomplete. That is 4th down and 6.
It will bring up 4th and 6.
14 seconds in the third quarter here. Bolivar will most likely get the ball back. Coverage of tonight's football game is brought to you by Security Bank of Pulaski County. Visit them for all your auto, car, and home loan needs. Member FDIC in Pulaski County. Proud supporters of the Waynesville Tigers, but unfortunately they did not win their game, so this game is provided by them. 1st and 10 from the 49-48 yard line. 4 seconds to go in the third. We're going to have one play before the break. The Putnam County Midgets currently have a 12-10 lead in the fourth quarter over Westrom. Kearney 28-13 over Savannah. Carl Junction 17-7 now over Harrisonville. And we have an update from West Plains, but Bolivar has an update here on the run. That's a first. 35 points, McDonald County, 27 West Plains Zizzers at the moment.
Bolivar a first down on the Hillcrest.
And Bolivar with the first down, but we're going to have an end of the quarter, so we're going to take a break here. We'll be back in 1 minute with more football, brought to you by Allen Hilliard Sports on MSHSAA TV. Fourth quarter action, and we're going to start with penalty flag.
Offsides on the defense.
And we're going to have offsides on number 5 in the ball game.
On the Hillcrest 28.
So it'll be 1st and 5 now.
Number 38, Trenton Patke with the carry.
Patke, what's he going to? He's going to pick up momentum of about 2, 2nd and 3. And the Liberators line up. Time. It's going to be another little play action toss play right there. Patke was going to pick up a first.
Gives Bolivar a first down on the Hillcrest 19.
And once again, Bolivar is in the red zone of the Hornets. Again, handoff this time, nowhere to go.
Hand off to number 5, Gardner Casey.
Casey with the handoff this time. And off from Patke. That's a loss of
It brings up 2nd and 12.
2. From the St. Louis area, Francis Howell. 35-7 over Lafayette right now. And then Orchard Farm beating John Burrow in the second quarter, probably at halftime at this point, 19-7. And big gain by the Liberators. That is Durham with the run.
Drake Durham with the carry.
That might be enough for a first and goal, and it is. So 10 minutes to go. Bolivar again in scoring territory.
On the Hillcrest 8-yard line.
Boliver, this time nowhere to go. Second down coming up.
38 Trenton Patke with
Jefferson
the
City
carry.
Jays are
Of 2 yards.
currently leading the Marshall Owls 48-0. Action from the CMAC conference. And Pleasant Hill 48-14 over Warrensburg right now. Second down and goal, 9 minutes. On the sweep, that's not enough, but that's going to be a
Number 0 with the carry.
third
Nichols.
down. And we're going to be within 3 yards of the end
Number 3
zone.
with the tackle, Miles Atterbury.
Miles Atterbury with that one.
3rd and goal from the 3-yard line.
35 is the running clock rule, so we should not hit it here. There's no way to get a 9-point touchdown. At least not in this league. Arena League, you can. It's complicated. Hillcrest almost offsides again. And this is short. The ball may be down, but
Ball carrier was stopped just shy of the goal
I
line.
think they're saying he was down. This is 4th down.
It's 4th and goal from the 2.
So 8 minutes to go here. It appears Bolivar's going to pick up the victory, and I don't know what happened to that, but that's 1, not a 7.
Offsides on the defense.
The automatic AI clock features being a little special. So the defense, again, that'll give Bolivar a much closer 4th down. And that is Packy with the run.
Touchdown, Bolivar. Number 38, Trenton Patke.
Packy back in the game. Another touchdown to add to the books. And Bolivar with the kick. Penalty flag, offsides on.
Illegal procedure
Nope.
on the offense.
It's illegal procedure this time. I think Hillcrest was a little worried that the way he reacted, that he was going to get the offsides again. But this time it was on the offensive side. Kick is up. It is high. It is
The
good.
extra point attempt is good.
So we have a 33-point lead. One more score. We have a running clock. And it is 46-14, 47-14 here. We'll be back after this with more football. Back here. It is 4th quarter action. Penalty flag on the kick. 7.5 minutes to go. Illegal procedure on the kick. And redo.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team.
Move the ball 5 yards back and redo. Joplin appears they're going to pick up the victory over Kickapoo. Hillcrest trying to get the ball under control. 1st and 10 from the 30. 50-0 in the 4th quarter. Nixa over Ozark in Class 6 District 5. And Joplin 42-29 over Kickapoo in the 3rd. And Capital City 31-22 at Camdenton right now. They're the bottom seed. While Elias is 28-7 over Washington still. Lebanon now has tied Branson 35 apiece. Something's weird here. That is incomplete. Oh, that's why. That's why. My camera moved a little bit. My pass was incomplete. 2nd and 10. And Republic 28-14 over Willard right now into the 3rd. Again, the little option.
Number 13 with the carry, Jude
3rd and 8 coming up.
Number 5, Gardner Casey was in on the stop. It's a gain of a couple of yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 7.
And we have our first final, Nevada 43-0. They will advance in their district over Grandview. Nevada Tigers having a pretty good season. I believe only 2 losses on the year, 1 to Seneca.
Pass is complete out to number 15, Gage Sisko.
4th and short. Very short.
Number 5, Gardner Casey was in on the tackle.
Well, this may be short enough to measure. It's a first.
40-yard line.
And also Lamar has now gone final, 47-point victory by the Tigers. So they will advance in the playoffs. They'll face either Butler or Adrian. No score on either of those games right now. Quarterback sack. That is number 7, I believe.
Mason McCurry.
Mason McCurry with the sack on that. 2nd down. That's a loss of about 5.
A loss of 6 yards on the play. It will bring up 2nd down and 16.
2nd and 16 actually after the spot. Pass complete. Back to the line of scrimmage, and then some
Pass
more.
Is complete to number 8, Jordan Tyndall.
So Tyndall will make this 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 6, depending on the spot of the ball. And Mountain Grove, a big lead over St. James at the half, 34-13 last score update.
That will bring up 3rd down and 7.
And we have a 0-0 ball game. Russellville and St. Vincent. The matchup of the 2 Indians. This is hit as it was thrown. That's incomplete. That's going to be 4th down.
It'll bring up 4th and 7.
And the Jeff City Jays now are 49-0 in the 4th. Most likely they'll pick up the victory. Bull 26-6 over Ash Grove right now. You can have all these final scores on the Missouri Sports Network with the Scoreboard Guy. Friday night football show. That is a loose ball. Boliver might have it. They're coming up as if they do. They do have the ball. 1st down, Liberators.
Strip sack on the play. Boliver recovers.
And going
number 57, Darren Newman with the
Darren
recovery.
Newman with the recovery of that. That was stripped out.
Boliver will have it 1st and 10 on the Hillcrest 38.
A good play there, and with 5.5 minutes to go, that will most likely secure this ball game. One more score would pretty much secure the ball game. Hillcrest put up a good fight in the first half, but Bolivar, they are still coming at it. They're going to play the winner of McDonald County and West Plains. That game could be another shootout next week. And Boliver has room. This is going to be
Number 38, Trenton Patkey with the carry.
Packy. Is that a first? That's enough for a
Picking up a
first.
first down for Boliver. Up to the 26-yard line of Hillcrest.
You said his name was such the same.
And again, Packy in the backfield. Tripped up this time past the line. That'll bring up second down.
Short gain on the play.
And
We'll bring up second down.
gain any? Maybe one. So 4:56 to go in the ball game. Game started about 2 hours and 12 minutes ago. Nowhere to go this time. Packy, he is brought down at the line of scrimmage, a loss of
38,
one.
Trenton Patkey with the carry. No gain on the play. And we'll bring up third.
Tomorrow, join us. We'll have Waynesville Youth Football action from Slaughterfield. That'll be down at the middle school. There'll be the final week of that. And then next week, don't know where we'll be yet. Who knows? Could be anywhere. And Durham is going to run this in, and he is going to bring in maybe the final touchdown here of the ball game. And that might be the exclamation point that they were wanting to end this. That will bring up a running clock also. So 53 points now for Bolivar. That will secure this ball game. Kick is no good, but that will bring the running clock after the kickoff. 3 minutes 50 seconds to go. We'll be back after this with MSHSAA District Football provided by Allen Hilliard Sports and the Missouri Sports Network. So update, it is Webb City 71, Belton 7 now. Still in the fourth. Hillcrest with the ball. A little miscommunication there, and that's still a first down.
Kickoff is brought out to just beyond the 30-yard line.
I don't think Bolivar knew who had the ball at first. So first and 10, the clock will run now, and Bolivar will pick up a victory here. 42-29 still. Joplin ahead of Kickapoo. Future conference opponents next year, they will, I think they'll play each other next year. I'm not completely sure on that. And big first down for Hillcrest. A lot of the
First down run for Hillcrest, number 8, Jordan Tyndall.
Jordan Tyndall
Taking
with the
ball
run.
to the 46-yard line.
It looks like some of the, they still got starters out there for a lot of Hillcrest at least. And Hillcrest fighting. They're going to pick up 3 yards on the play. Second and 7.
Several Liberators in on the stop. It's a gain of 3 yards. It will bring up second down and 7.
So 2:21 to go in the ball game here, and it looks like we should have some secondary players coming in this ball game. Hillcrest, a good end of the season. They picked up 2 wins before falling here in districts.
Number 33 with the carry, Winston Grimes.
And Winston Grimes with the pickup, third and about 4.
yards. It will make it 3rd and 4.
And whoever gets the ball here, if Bolivar gets it back, they just have to take don't think we've had a single timeout in this quarter. We've only had one the entire ball game. We haven't had one in the half. Hillcrest, that might be enough for a first. We're going to be close.
33.
Carry on the play by number 33, Winston Grimes.
So Winston Grimes
That is
again
enough
with
for
the
a first
run.
down for Hillcrest out of the Boliver 44-yard line.
So approaching the last minute to go here. We have soccer districts down in Ozark. Soccer championship games anyway in Ozark on Monday. And Grimes again with the run. That's enough for a first and then some more. That's a 13-yard pickup.
Number 33, Winston Grimes. carrying the ball
43
down.
seconds to go now.
Good for another first down.
Winston Grimes, he is a one-man wrecking crew here, but Bolivar is going to pick up the victory. Congratulations to both these teams for making it this far in the playoffs. And Carthage 42-21 in the fourth. So Carthage has a victory over Webb City this year, and looks like they're both going to play again. But due to some forfeit issues of another team, that created an issue where instead of Carthage being number one, Webb City was number one. And that is going to end this ball game. Thank you for watching here. It's been a pleasure. Have a good night. Courtesy of MSHSAA TV and Allen Hilliard Sports and Missouri Sports Network. We'll see you maybe next Friday, who knows, or next season.
Of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.